You can see the abdominal muscles and the oblique muscles. Let's talk about the oblique muscles, how it like splits the upper body from the lower body. It's a muscle on the side of the abdominal area.
Is that what it's doing? Splitting the upper body from the lower body?
That's that line you see there around the hips. Where you can see
I see it. I've seen it on many a young lady too. They say that you can't see it on women because they have more fat deposits, but with the low-rise genes and women into hardcore fitness, I've actually seen that very visible on some very exciting young ladies.
Yes, and from the side, it's a diagonal like split goes from the groin area and then angles upward towards the back of the hips.
Bigfoot been doing crunches, or what's the deal?
Obviously, they have to rotate a lot, and they bring their chest forward towards the down towards the abdominal area.
The movement through the backwoods, up hills, through ravines gives him this a workout to give him abdominal muscles and oblique muscles.
Yeah, they don't have to do crunches. You know, women are starting to diet more. I mean, I wouldn't say the average woman on the street, but you see in the magazines more women with the leaner bodies and the more muscular look. Do you like that, or you think women should have a little more padding?
Well, it depends on what position they're taking. You know, it's attractive looking.
Yeah. So you think that
dieting's been going on since the beginning of time.
No, actually, it hasn't. I mean,
it's just a recent thing.
Well, I mean, people. No, yeah, it is. People were mainly trying to prevent starvation. I'd say that's a 20th century thing. Dieting, and 21st century thing. They didn't do that in the 1800s. I see how thin I can get. They didn't do that.
They just used corsets. They didn't need to
exactly. Do that. Anyway, and Bigfoot or Sasquatch
is he wearing
is not
is he dieting?
He's not aware of any of that stuff. We'll tell you what, he doesn't eat.
Is he doing the Zumba?
He doesn't eat processed food or any of that crap, and that's why animals don't have excess fat.
Is this guy eating meat, or is he just eating vegetation?
Probably both.
How do you know?
I don't, but everybody speculates.
Who speculates?
How does Jeff Meldrum know? He speculates and he bases it on other animals, but does he know for certain?
Who's the utmost expert on what the diet of a Bigfoot is?
I'd say anybody that looks at their poop would probably be the biggest expert. But then again,
find some of that.
Well, but then you got to determine that it's actual Bigfoot poop, and then they haven't even proven that Bigfoot exists, much less
go hunting for poop.
Well, you should.
I'm up for that.
All right. Well,
let's do it.
Let's do it. I mean, well, actually, that's a branch of Bigfootology that is wide open. I noticed that.
Well, I mean, are they hiding it? What are they doing?
Well, I mean, they're talking about
Are they eating it?
Well, they go off on these scientific studies of Bigfoot where they talk about the vocalizations and the footprints, the dermal ridges and Gigantopithecus.
Well, I would think they have to investigate every aspect.
Yes, the scat. Investigate the scat.
It's important.
That's all. All right, well, subscribe to this channel.
You're very vocal about that.
Bigfoots have vocalizations too that we have to study as well. Scat and vocalizations.